purpose of this tutorial is to alert you as to how to go about putting something on reserve for your course. In this tutorial, we will go over putting a physical copy of a book, chapter, or article in the LPC library, putting a link to an article in your Moodle course, and how to send the link to our WorldCat online catalog. Putting a physical copy of a chapter or an article on reserve in the LPC library. The first thing you need to do is go through the proper procedure of the copyright check through the faculty assistant. After the item has been cleared through the copyright check, you must fill out the library's Reserve Materials Request form. This form, as a PDF, is available in the Faculty LibGuide, or a physical copy can be found at the front desk in the library. With the form and the copyright check, one copy of the article or chapter will be put on the reserve shelf in the library. Students can use the item in the library for the amount of time set by you, the instructor. Just one more thing about physical items placed on reserve. You must go through the entire process every semester. The copyright check and the reserve materials form must be submitted every semester so that we are in compliance with copyright law. The benefit of creating links to the articles in the databases instead of physical copies is that there is no question about copyright. Once the link is placed in Moodle, you never again have to get a copyright check, nor fill out the reserve materials form. The link connects the student to legally available content. There is no copying involved and therefore no issue with copyright law. Putting a link to an article in your Moodle course. We subscribe to about a dozen databases and most are hosted by one of two companies, ProQuest or EBSCO. Creating the permalink to an article is nearly the same process, just done within two different systems. We will walk through the process of creating the link in both systems. First, ProQuest. Find the article you want to put on reserve. You can find by author, title, or by searching something that sounds like a good match. However you find it, it is important that you click on the title of the article. It is a hyperlink to the materials page. Be sure that what you are selecting is the complete article and not just an abstract. ProQuest abstracts an incredible amount, but has the full text of only some of their materials. On the materials page, scroll toward the bottom of the material, below references, but above tags. There you will find indexing details. Copy the document URL. This URL includes the off-campus authentication, thus allowing off-campus students to access the article just by clicking that hyperlink. All you need to do now is import that link into your Moodle course. Put it in the appropriate week, place, or create a block with reserved materials. Once you have done this, you only have to check to see that the link works next semester. It is now part of your course. In EBSCO, things are much the same. First, we find the article that we want the students to read. We click on the title to take us to the materials page. Then we find the URL. In EBSCO, the URL is called a permalink. To find the permalink, just look on the right-hand side of the materials page. There, toward the bottom, is an icon of a chain link. Click this icon and it will create the permalink and place it right above the title of the article. This URL includes the off-campus authentication, thus allowing off-campus students to access the article just by clicking that hyperlink. All you need to do now is import that link into your Moodle course, put it in the appropriate week, place, or create a block with reserved materials. This URL is now a part of your Moodle course as a link to the article. Again, you shouldn't have to do that again, and it is not a violation of copyright. It will be rolled over into the next version of the class each semester. How to send the link to our WorldCat online catalog. If you would also like the link to the article to be found in our WorldCat catalog, just follow these simple steps. 1. Create an email to library@lifepacific.edu. 2. Include your name, the course name and number, and state your desire to have the article put on the reserve in WorldCat. 3. Be sure to include all the bibliographic details about the article and paste the link that you put in the Moodle. 4. Send. We will get the email and put the article on reserve. Again, linking to articles within the database is never a violation of copyright. It is a link to the original content and not a copy. It is therefore not a violation of copyright. This is the best and easiest way for students to have access to material without going through the time-consuming copyright check. If you have any questions about this process or about copyright, feel free to email us at the library at Life Pacific.